Okay, so here's my grooming demonstration for you. I can't guarantee the quality. Oh, and of course, here comes the puppy. Okay, stop, you guys. So hopefully this works. I'm going to try to move this camera out here so that it's kind of not as so. No, you don't need to help, honey. Okay. Now, basically, the only things you need are a pair of barber scissors or dog grooming scissors, whichever work better for you. And a comb and a slicker brush. And of course, I'm getting the slicker brush right now. Okay. Okay. So this is what a slicker brush looks like. And you can get that anywhere, probably anywhere pet stuff is sold. Comb, they call them a greyhound comb. They work a little bit better. And then I have dog grooming scissors, but you could use scissors that you buy that are called barber scissors. And so basically the things you want to look for is right here under the ear. That's going to be an area. The puppy's helping. Okay, come here, Zoe. That's going to be an area where you're going to find probably a little bit of matting under the elbows. Up here, you're going to find a little bit of matting, and probably around the back legs. So to trim their feet, it's really simple. Just pick up their foot, hold it in your hand, take your slicker brush, and from the toenails back, just brush the hair up. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of see that it's, it kind of makes it look like the hairnet's wearing a mohawk. Get down, please. And then just lay your scissors on top of the hair and the top of the toes and snip. Be careful not to dig in, because you don't want to cut their foot by accident. Okay? Then you just take your scissors and follow the outer line of the foot. So you're going to just go around the toes and behind the big pad on the back, you're going to trim that up a little bit too. Okay? And then you just want to come up between the toes and just snip a little bit. And then you'll have a foot that doesn't look like your dog is wearing a bedroom slipper. Okay? Which also means if they're not wearing their bedroom slippers, they'll bring less stuff in from outside. Then you want to turn the foot over. And again, being careful with your scissors, lay your scissors against the flat of the foot, against each of the pads, and just snip. Okay? So, pick up the foot, use your slicker brush to pull the hair up. So I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see that. She's black, so it's a little bit harder, but then you just lay your scissors on top of her foot and trim off whatever's sticking up. Then you take your scissors, go around the foot. Yeah, Miss Zoe, you're next. Okay? And then lay your scissors flat on the bottom of their foot. and trim off any hair that sticks out between the pads. That'll give them a nice tight foot. They won't have any hair hanging down. They won't be slipping on the floor, and they won't be making a mess when they're coming in from outside. Okay, and that's all you do. I'm just going to comb this. She's got a little bit of a snarl here. I'm just going to comb it out. What I do, if you have a clipper, I do take my clipper. I don't shave my dogs because you wreck their coat and you make them even fuzzier. No matter what anybody tells you, that's the truth. And so if you want to clipper, go ahead. But once you've started, you're going to clipper forever. So I like mine to have a little bit of hair. I'm not a fanatic, but I do like him to have a little bit of hair. Maple is 7, and besides trimming around his ears, and tightening up his feet, he's never had a clipper on him. This is Tulip, and she is black. She's also got some, her mother is a half showbred, so she's a little bit hairier than a lot of the fieldbreds are. So she does tend to carry a little bit more coat. But again, if you shave it off, once you shave it, you're going to just have to keep shaving it. So if you can avoid that, that'd be great. Okay, so I'm going to take her down, put her away, because they all like to join each other on the table. And I'll bring out Zoe, the puppy. She'll be a little easier to see. Come here, Zoe. Good girl. Settle. Good girl. Okay. So, same thing. Here, Zoe. You just take the foot in your hand, brush the hair up from her toes. Stop, Zoe. Shh. Zoe, sit. Sit. Enough. Sit. You can see that, I think, in the camera. Zoe, stop. Shh. Stop. Okay. So once that hair is combed up, then you just take your scissors, lay it flat on the top of the foot, trim off what's sticking up. Once you've done that, then you just go around in a circle on the bottom of the foot. That tidies up around the bottom of the foot. Be careful not to cut their feet, obviously. And then lay it flat on the bottom. Stop, Zoe. And trim it flat. So Zoe's not quite as patient as Tulip, but hey. She'll learn. When they pull their feet away, which they'll do, go with. Don't start a tug of war with the foot. Just follow their foot back to their body, and they'll settle down and stop pulling. Stop. So I'm just trimming around the bottom of her foot. And now I'm going to just do the underside. Oh, she's going to get snipped on the face. Okay. So you can see her coat. She's just a puppy, but she just has a really nice, flat, smooth coat. The slicker brush works well if you want to brush her, and that'll help a little bit with your shedding. The best tool you're going to get for the shedding is a Mars Coat King. It's MARS, and then it's Coat King. You want the one with more teeth as opposed to less teeth. They come in different varieties. And that you just use like a brush. You lay it and you go with the coat. With the coat. And then you can pick up under the armpit, lay it up under the armpit, and comb down. Be careful not to catch their skin. The skin in their loin is really sensitive and easy to shred. Okay. Well, I hope that helps. Good luck.